All right, what's up, mother truckers? It's your boy BP Hero back at you. Doing a little bit of Throwback Thursday action, a little bit of a different style today. I got to talking with our good buddy Eric's son and came up with this idea of using the Wayback Internet Archive machine and going back on the Softball Fans page and finding the Bat Reviews tab that, to my knowledge, is not available anymore. I can't find it anywhere on the website. And what I want you to do before you even start on this video is comment down below, did you find Softball Fans Forum because of this page? I know I did. How many of you others did? And how many of you others looked through these for hours on end and even went as far as posting some of your own? I know I posted some of my own. I don't know how to search for those on here with this Wayback machine being the way it is. But either way, this is really cool. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to kind of nose through some of this stuff, doing some of the current bat reviews, and then we're going to go into the archive folder too. So let's get it going here. For those that don't know what this is or are familiar with it, Softball Fans used to offer this way back in the day. And as you can see, what is it got? 2015 looks like the most recent one that was posted. So I mean, but you got all kinds of old good stuff on here. Like I kind of thought about like going through each one, kind of nosing through some of these, doing a little bit of reading, because some people were so serious, some people were so simple, and maybe even going through and finding some of the bats not necessarily that I reviewed on here, because I did put up a few of these reviews, but bats that I did have back in the day, and like stuff that I would be looking up on here. It's like just going right off the top here, we're going to go with pop leaders. You got the Miken DC41 Supermax. The thing does load kind of slow, so bear with me on that one. Okay, you got the old Red Knob DC here. Hype's all about that one. Let's see, Doze is our first one here. What's he got to say? Was scared to switch bats, always use the Z series, but I was glad that I did. This thing was hitting bombs. Bat itself was hot out of the wrapper, and even hotter once you got a good 150 hits in with it. Paint has some scratches on it, but other than cosmetic, the bat is my new favorite. Just ordered a second one for this one. Finally gives out. Yeah, bud, pretty sure that was probably still kicking. It's kind of funny to see like the guys that thought those bats were going to like fail or break or something like that. Those bats were freaking tanks, man. What do we got next? Nosing through here, looking at some of these names. Nutmegs was one. Man, I liked watching him post his videos. Dude could flat out freaking hit. He said this bat is ridiculously hot. After the previous year's Worth and Mikens, I was very skeptical. This model changed my mind. It launches the ball. Only downside is it no longer passes compression, but is an absolute fire stick. I find that hard to believe, but dude mashes. So I could check out. Enough with that one. Let's move on to our distance leader. 2014 DeMarini the 1 Senior Inload. That's interesting. Was not expecting to see that on there. Maybe because it was the most recent one and had a lot of decent ratings there. I'm not sure. Yank reviewed this thing twice. What a cheater. Ken 07. I believe that's Ken Van Bogert, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm 60 years old and a senior major player. This is the new design on their senior bat, and it has a shorter barrel and an inload. Wow, it's as good as any senior bat I've ever had, and I've only hit the 27-ounce version of this. It lasted over 350 swings in quite cool weather. The distance and sweet spot are insane. Great job to DeMarini on this bat. That's a dope-looking bat, I'm not going to lie to you. So going with something that's not a senior bat. The DC again? Come on, what else we got? Remember when the Facebook hype was going nuts for these things? The average of 9.54, sweet spot of 10, looks 9.14. Durability 8.29. Dude, I could sit here and do this for hours. Absolute hours on end. Looking for, don't recognize any of those names. What do we got for durability leaders? Oh, the Blackout. The Blackout's a good one. Yeah, this is the original Blackout. Dude, these things were freaking tanks. Yeah, oh, man, I'm about to say comment down below again. I'm telling you, could go on for hours. The Mizuno Blackout was a bazooka of a bat. Could take a beating. Let's see, do we have any... Sticks 21, Scab News, Jakers. I remember Jakers. Oh, look here. Bought this bat new through force for $100. So good. Oh, so a good price on it. Love the inload feel of this bat. The barrel really carries through the zone, but I can still punch the ball opposite field without any trouble. There's almost no feedback when you hit the generous sweet spot, and I've had some shots with this thing. Has about 600 hits on it now and sounds great off the bat. Distance is just fine, Shots are 320 plus and 95 degree with 44 400 balls are common. I would definitely recommend and buy another one of these anytime. I believe, local guys correct me, I believe that might be Chad Pearson. Is that right? What do we got for a sweet spot leader? DeMarini Flipper Aftermath. God, I hope that's the ASA one. This was the 2015 DeMarini Flipper Aftermath OG ASA model. I do believe this was the year after the green one. Is that right? Somebody can correct me on that. These things were a lot of fun to hit. I did swing one of these way back in the day. I didn't get a chance to get any video on anything like that. I'm halfway debating doing some stuff like this for Throwback Thursdays, or maybe just coming up with a rule that stuff has to be at least 10 years old, because it's kind of like, I wouldn't say getting hard to come across stuff, but like we're getting to the point now that like this bat's 10 years old. Surely we can like bend a little bit, right? And do some reviews on stuff like that. Throwback Thursday reviews. Let's see. What else do we have here? Ooh, let's go best U-Trip. Z3000 balanced for a pop leader. See, and this is where this stuff drove me crazy. Bouncing and load, they were both the same freaking bat, just different loading. But I get it that like they needed to have each one on there because they had each one on the page, but it just kind of drives me kind of batty. Oh, check it out right here. I'm telling you, I'm just going to squirrel you guys for about 10 or 15 minutes here, and then we're going to call it good. Let's read the review of the 2013 Easton L5. This is my BP bat. I got this thing for like $30 from a friend, and God, I'd hate to know how many swings it's got on it, and it's still testing really high. Absolutely brutal on the hands on the cold weather, but it'll teach you how to not miss a barrel. So I find it funny that he says pop is an 8, distance is a 9. Brother, how many swings did you get on it? Looks 6. Yeah, it's pretty plain looking. This is a good bat. I've used it with high and low compression balls and in hot and cold weather. Ball jumps off the bat. Okay. Oh, here's another one here. I had one of these. I thought it was a freaking bee's knees, man. Well, this guy gave it a pop of 6, distance of 7, feel of 7, sound of 7. Get out of here. I had one of these. I got it really cheap. I beat the absolute crap out of it. It was a 28 ounce. And it, like, so Easton really screwed themselves with the progressive end loading in these things. I thought it was great. I thought the progressive end loading was freaking awesome, but everybody in their bat speed is life stuff, that is honestly still a thing to this day, they would see, oh my God, 27 ounces, 2 ounces of end load. I can't swing that. It was 2 ounces of end load, but it was progressively loaded. Like the weight was spread throughout the bat. So that way it's not, they didn't literally just pop the cap off, slam 2 ounces at the end and throw the cap back in it. Come on, people. Like these bats sung so smooth. You could almost afford to go up an ounce and it would benefit you in pop. Words are hard. It could benefit you in pop. It could benefit you in even a little bit of control at times, just because it was so heavy and easy to control. You could just guide it around and put the ball wherever you wanted to. I loved this bat, but I was kind of on the Easton train at the time, and it was easy to kind of get blinded by the fact that we were also hitting 52s literally everywhere. And what do we know about 52s on this channel? It's not what you hit them, it's how you hit them. So I thought this thing was the best thing ever, but we hit nothing but 52s with it. See if I can squirrel on you guys for just another minute here. Pop leaders, reading through here. Oh, combat. Got a combat average G2 as a pop leader. I believe that. We're going to handpick and go with the highest rating. You dude reviewed it earlier in the year. It's probably pretty cool outside. You say 70 to 80 degrees, hitting 44s. C player, mind you. So I always thought it was cool they put like the stats and stuff up here of like all the people too. Price 10, pop 10, distance 10, feel 10, sound 10, durability 8, generous. Looks 10, sweet spot 10, average 9.8. Oh, okay, here we go. Hit only in cage so far, 10 swings and game ready. How do you know it's game ready? You hit it in the cage. Ball explodes off the barrel. Question of durability, but no significant issues seen as of yet. We'll update when possible. Update 414. Hit it off the tee outside. Distance was 310, 320 with breeze. No webbing after 30 swings. Ball jumps off for the barrel if it holds up. Best bat to date. See, and that's where stuff like this gets me, and kind of what inspired me to start my freaking actually doing bat reviews is like, this guy's put 30 swings on it and he's ready to give a review. 10 swings, and it was a gamer. Hit it only in the cage, and he's ready to give it a 10 for distance, pop, and feel and sound, and like an 8 for durability and 30 swings because it's not webbing up. What are we doing? So the stuff like this drives me batty, but again, I would sit here and do the same thing. I'm like, this guy, like, you can't review a bat in 10 swings. And, now I'm up here doing some bats in 80 to 100 swings, but I feel like we've done enough of this that we can safely make an assessment on a bat after 80 to 100 swings. Some need more, definitely no doubt about that. Let's see, distance leaders. Mizuno Blackout. Remember when Todd Erickson was hitting the Mizuno Blackout, hitting balls like 600 feet? It's kind of crazy. What is this? Is this the pink one? No, that's the pink one's better. Get out of here. Chris Larson demanded a bigger inload to put balls out of the stadium across the country, so we created the CL22 with an extreme inload and powerful performance to flat out launch NSA, USSSA, 1.20 BPF, ISA, and ISF approved. Durability leaders, the Blackout. Man, people are high on the Blackouts around this time. This one got a lot of reviews. Jared 717, Scab News again. Interesting. Let's go Scab News. 9.93. This guy's full of praise here. He enjoyed this bat. He's very consistent with it. Very crisp line drives. Felt great on the hands. Hits the piss out of the ball. Remember when people used to give their little thoughts on bats, and they always had like things they would say: crisp line drives, frozen ropes. Like, what's a crispy line drive anyway? Be curious to know. Can somebody give me a definition on that? And then sweet spot leaders goes, I'm not sure I'm agreeing with that right there. Combat average G2, questionable, yeah. Sweet spot leader. I don't know if the Mizuno Blackout's going to get that. KF30 though, come on. These were good, but there's no way I'm giving this thing a leader in the sweet spot category. What's my man got to say about this thing? He only gives it an 8.6. Use this bat in a tournament and hit a 350-foot shot easy with this bat. When you swing the bat, it feels really good, and the sweet spot is big on here. I just bought this one last week and rewrapped the grip. From what I understand, this bat is basically Miken Psycho with a different paint job. Update, the bat busted in half in 2 months. Wow. Sweet. 44 525s and you're upset that it busted? Come on. If any of you are watching this and you feel like I'm coming at you sideways, I'm really not. I'm just vibing here. I'm telling you, we could do this all night. Let's see what else we got on here. These two could definitely be on there. What's this? Which one is this? We're Jeff Hall legit. Should be the shiny pink one. No, that's the original legit. Jakers, what do you got to say about this thing? 8.43. You're kind of picky. Price is a 9. Pop is an 8. Distance is an 8. Feel and sound are a 9. Durability is an 8. Looks and sweet spot are a 9. Nice feel and sound on this bat. Great inload and nice flex. Was expecting more pop and distance. I've hit some of the furthest balls I've ever hit in my life with one of these bats. Maybe it doesn't fit my swing. Paint flakes where the handle meets the barrel after 150 cuts. They were known for that. And they would even crack a little bit around the taper too. Nice graphics and looks. Maybe it needs to open up a little more. Yes, probably so. Moving on to ASA. Let's see what we got for highest rated ASA bats. Oh, pop leader is a Z3000. Come on. Now, come on. Leapt 21. Come on, we got to talk, bro. Wait, who gave this thing a 10? This bat has great pop out of the box. My only concern with this bat is durability. I can't take myself serious sometimes. He cracks 2 of these bats with only about a month or so of having them. Louisville replaced the first one. 52 300 core ball. After I received the replacements bat. Oh my God. This is hurting my face to read. That one cracked. I asked Louisville to send me another one. Z3000 Inloaded 2014. The bat is stiff, needs some break-in time, brother. It's just going to stay stiff. But all in all, is a good bat. Z3000 has some big time durability issues. Man, you should have to pass a credibility test. Who can you give once you post 10 reviews, maybe you're a trusted reviewer, something like that. This guy gave this thing solid 10s. His bat kills 52s. Again, 10 to 20 feet over my 2012 Easton SP1298 SYH 98H. Oh my God. Why did people do that? This right here. Look at this. Tell me if you remember on the softball fans forums when all the Easton guys would refer to every bat like this and you just had to decipher it. When I wasn't an Easton guy, it was like reading a foreign language. It used to drive me absolutely insane. Let's see. He's not a huge guy. Says he weighs 160 to 190, but he is a C player. But he usually hit 2 out of 10 out, 300 plus. With this bat, I hit 4 out of 10 out, 300 plus. Looks, graphics, durability. Only hit 52s and you'll be fine. Sound? Who cares? It punishes the ball. That's your nice way of saying it sounds like shit. Notice that the sound should not lower a bat's rating. Sweet spot. Barrel the ball and see what happens. Okay, fair. So he's kind of giving it his review of each little part there. That's cool. Barrel the ball and see what happens. Guys, listen. No offense to the Louisville crowd here because I'm a big Louisville fan. These bats sucked. Moving on. The only thing that made those things have even a little bit of hype was the fact that they sounded absolutely insane because it was something different. It was something new. And so many people correlate sound with performance when it comes to a 52-300 ball. And those things sounded just absurd, so everybody just had to have one. Combat Portant up here in the pop leaders. Now this is one I do believe, and that's not combat bias. I've got a clip somewhere of me and Gabe swinging this thing. I didn't do a full review on it, but I'm telling you, it sounded insane. It sounded like a freaking bamboo bat, even hitting 52s. Clemente Unknown, Dan 411. Oh, here we go. Hopefully you're reading this. Hopefully you're watching this. My man, Jack. Swung mine for the first time tonight. Evo BP 52s. Indoor hitting in a cage, so I'll have to update on distance. Bat is 27-ounce scaling at 27.4. Sounds weird, but it feels heavy in front of you. Once you load up, it's really nice. Definitely mid-load. Yes, I do agree with that. Goes through the zone beautifully. First 5 to 10 hits, it sounded a little funny. Then suddenly the combat crack sound that we all know came out. From there, it was straight lasers. Exit speed is pretty silly, and I'm pretty excited to get this outside in the coming weeks. After 50 to 75 hits, I can see more of that matte finish webbing developing. Oh, yes. Love the webbing on the combats. We'll update distance and durability after I get more swings on it, and I can swing it outside. 10 for price, 9 for pop, 7 for distance, 9 for field, 10 for sound, 7 durability, 10 for looks, 10 for sweet spot. Nice review, Jack. Hope to talk to you soon. Hopefully you are watching this. Let's see what else we got. Easton L4 and the pop leaders. Maybe after 3,000 swings. Yeah, bud. XL2. Who remembers these things? It's dual stamp, son. 2013 ASA bat protocol approved for play in ASA, USSSA, NSA, ISA, SSUSA. Yeah, somebody needs to check that one. ISF with a 6-month warranty. Ooh. Remember when Easton used to do 400-day warranties? That was kind of wild. Let's see who we got here. Hexall 34. What do you got to say about this thing? This thing got a lot of good ratings. This bat was nasty. Even being a straight U-trip guy, I know a lot of guys that would swing these things and just live and die by them, even though it's a dual stamp. Dual stamps are supposed to be bad. This thing was nuts. Ooh, 10s all the way across the board with a 9 for durability. I do believe these spiraled up, if I remember right. Bat is nothing like any other Easton I've swung. It's supposed to be end-loaded, and I feel as if it is more mid-loaded. It definitely did have a weird swing feel to it, I'll say that. This bat is my gamer for both USSSA and ASA. These track up pretty good. Okay, yeah. And get spiral webbing is the only reason I didn't give it the durability of 10 also. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they did that. So I got one used that played against sports for $40. Just thought for shits and giggles I'll buy it and go out and take it out and swing it. It turned out to be a blast. Distance leader, 2015 DeMarini flipper aftermath. No way. Great bat, not really known for a lot of distance though. Miken Triad, max load ASA. Nah, not feeling that. That's maybe it's just like my, I wouldn't say biased opinion, but that's just not a bat I think of when I think of hitting the ball far. I think of like a J3. This is the J3, the J3A, the white and gold one. The one that everybody went absolutely nuts over. I wish it would tell me somewhere how many reviews this thing had on it, because I bet it's got a ton. No names that we recognize. We're going to squirrel off to something else here. Durability leaders should be full of Eastons. Yep, there's another one there. Yep. Then sweet spot leader. Flipper aftermath. Portent. Yeah, the Portent was a good one. He couldn't miss with that one. The Mercy. I'm surprised. Maybe I just haven't caught it. Yeah, there's another Mercy right there. The Mercies are really good. Mercies are still good. Okay. We're going to dive off into the archives here real quick. Do some old stuff. And then we're going to wrap this thing up. Because I'm telling you, I could sit here and do this all night. This is going to be a long video as it is. And I'm really sorry. SP12ST100H Helmer. Now let's just go off the rip here. Come on. Like its brother, the ST100, this guy lives up to the hype. Once you get it around 1,000 swings, it gets gross. I'll agree with that. Kills every kind of ball and still passes compression. My favorite U-Trip stamp bat along with the ST100 actually out-hits most old stamp bats once you get it broken in some swings on it. Yeah, things are absolutely absurd. So we're going to hurry up here because I don't want this video to be like super long. We're going to go pop leaders. 09 Miken Ultra 2 max load. I mean, saw that one coming. Oh, yeah. Little senior bat life, son. What? Pop leaders. What is it with the people in the balance bats being the pop leaders? By the way, these bats were good. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't that great. Has anybody seen the video of Tim Coco hitting one of these? That one place out on the West Coast somewhere. I'm absolutely squirreling the hell out of you guys. Hope you don't mind. Distance leader, Miken Ultra 2 max load. Go figure. Catalyst? Which one was this? What? No, stop. No. No shot. Fake news. Frenzy Elite Extreme. Is this the white and red one? No. What? What is this? What is going on? There's no way. Nope, no way at all. ST100, a balance bat, and the distance leaders? No. No thanks. Not buying that. Let's do U-Trip. This phone's blowing up over here. Pop leaders. Man, a lot of Louisville on here. At least towards the top anyway. SY98H. Now here's a rare one. Never seen a lot of these anyway, especially once they all broke. These things are very prone to breaking, but they were absolutely nuts. Minnesota Frenzy Elite Extreme. That's the same one. I'm looking for the white and black, white and red one. Let's see if I can find that in a minute. Let's see. Catalyst. That's going to be that same one, isn't it? Yeah, stop that. No. No. People. But this is why it's so good to be informed. SC18, yeah. I believe, is that the white barrel? It's not going to show me, is it? No. The devious one. Okay. Sweet spot leader, Louisville, Easton. It's kind of funny looking at some of this stuff and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not sure I agree with that. Here's this damn Louisville again. Somebody must have been trying to hype these things up or something. Like somebody like made multiple accounts and like tried to post these and get the hype going. Maybe they bought a bunch of them like really cheap from somewhere and we're going to try and flip them. DeMarini's GTL Cartel. These things were wicked good. Absolutely wicked good. What have we got here? Misfit, Chili Baller. We got to say about this thing, Chili Baller. Ooh, 10s across the board. My man loved this bat. Oh, wow, he did. Greatest bat of all time. Hit one out left-handed with this. Okay. Only bat ever swung that made me feel like I had an unfair advantage. All three of mine have gone past 500 swings with ease. Current no return is over 1,000 and is so filthy. I'm pretty sure DeMarini found the end of the rainbow and stabbed the leprechaun and took this bat from the pot of gold. Oh my God, that is fucking legendary. If you've taken anything away from this video tonight and you've made it through this whole thing, please tell me you enjoyed that as much as I did. Oh man, that's great. All right, I got one more and we got to shut it down. We're getting down the deep end here. Oh my gosh. I want to look up this Mizuno real quick because it's driving me crazy. And I'm going to show you the first bat that I ever got. I bet I do have a review of it on here somewhere. Mizuno. Okay. Oh, here it is. Frenzy 2 Extreme. Yes. Hey, if anybody's got one of these, hit your boy up. Really? A bunch of 8s? What's that? I don't agree with that. Homer Ruth. Matt Brand. I remember Matt Brand. Let's see what Matt Brand's got to say. Oh. I don't know. Let's just grab a random one. I just know it. Yep. Dang it. That sucks. So this is the one bat. I can't even click on the picture and zoom in on it. That is one bat that I had so much fun swinging. That's back when I first started learning how to cut a ball and like consistently hit a ball hard. I put in a lot of work with a guy who was a really good hitter, and just sometimes like being around good hitters is like an influence for you to be a better hitter. And it was definitely a case with that because I got really good hitting a lot of BP with that guy, and that was like one of the first times like I got locked in. I was going nuts. I had some guys that I work with out there hitting with us, and dude was a baseball player when he was a kid. Granted, we're old farts or whatever. But I'm just hitting laser after laser after laser. I had him backed up against the fence, just shooting lasers at him. Finally, he just yells at me. He goes, "Freaking stop it!" He's out there with his back against the fence, just like begging for mercy. I loved it. The bat was absolutely insane. So this here is the first bat that I ever bought. Like, I was like stretching myself so thin on money, but I fell in love with this thing. It was a 28 balance. I know the guy that's got it now, and it actually cracked. And like, I was like, "Hey man," it's like, "Can I buy that back off of you? I just wanted it for the nostalgia purposes." And he kind of gave me this weird like, "It's cracked." Like he didn't want to sell it to me or something. I don't know. Oh, dang it. Come on. No combat love either. Is he going to give me any of these? Super soft barrel, sweet spot out towards the end. I'm telling you, these things were insane. It's not going to give me these. Dang it. All right, we can't go out like this. I know what we can do. We're going to do the ASA Goat, boy. I know they have some on this. See, am I in here on this? Miken Super Freak. I'm going to be disappointed if I'm not. I might not have been. I might have just been focused on YouTube at this point. Yep. So surely. We're just going to click on one. Hopefully this works. If not, we're going to be done. I promise this time. The old Wayback Machine is way backed enough that it's not even wanting to do anything now. Yeah, sucks. Dang it. Well, guys, listen. That was a nice little trip down memory lane there. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Let me know if you just want me to go on some more about random bats. So I hope you enjoyed the bit of a different Throwback Thursday. Sweetheart, in case you hit it. PP here. Catch you next time.